starting a little fall days in my life vlog. Seasonal depression is definitely a thing, so I feel like this time of year is even more important to try to find things that fill our cup. I'm just trying to slowly get it together, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're starting a little fall days in my life vlog because it is very much the fall now. I know you guys are from all parts of the world, so sometimes I forget that it's not like this everywhere, but the fall season in Canada can be a little gloomy. So I feel like this time of year is even more important to try to find things that fill our cup. I've also had a little case of the seasonal depression or sad. We're gonna talk about that later, but first I got myself a little coffee because I'm just about to get ready, got myself spruced up because we're actually going to an engagement party tonight. Trevor's friend, sorry there is a siren outside. Trevor's friend just got engaged, so we're gonna go celebrate with them. As some of you know, Trevor is my boyfriend, and we're now at the point of seeing a lot of people in our lives entering the next chapter of their relationships, whether people are getting engaged, married, or even having kids, which is so exciting. But I also remember it felt like not that long ago when I was navigating the dating world and navigating the world of dating apps, which leads me to today's sponsor, Coffee Meets Bagel. If you haven't heard of it before, Coffee Meets Bagel is a dating app that's actually exclusively for people looking for a serious relationship. In fact, they are so serious about dating that when you sign up for the app and say you're looking for a casual relationship, the app will recommend that you check out other more casual dating apps instead. That's why over 91% of daters on Coffee Meets Bagel are looking for a serious relationship, because the app actively curates those types of daters. Especially for those of us with busy schedules, it can be challenging to dedicate time to online dating. In fact, one of my friends from college had actually met his long-term girlfriend from Coffee Meets Bagel, and I know his experience with the app not only led him to meeting his girlfriend, but also saved him time from wasting time on people that were looking for something casual and ultimately didn't align with what he was looking for. When you create a profile on Coffee Meets Bagel, you'll be prompted with questions on things that actually matter in long-term relationships, such as lifestyle questions and relationship goals. So unlike other dating apps, there's less swiping and more connecting. Coffee Meets Bagel curates a new set of profiles for dates every day at noon. With a set of personalized matches, more time can be spent on chatting, getting to know this person, instead of worrying about who to match with next. So if you're also serious about dating, download Coffee Meets Bagel today with the link in the description. Thank you again to Coffee Meets Bagel for sponsoring today's video. So with that, I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup on and I'll be right back. That's the look. I got myself dressed as well because we're running short on time. This is like a dress I found at the back of the closet. I don't really know what to expect tonight, but this seemed like a classic black dress, you know? This is the full length of the dress. This is from Dynamite. I got it a couple years ago. These are just simple black heels. My feet are probably gonna die. My hair was already dead from yesterday, so that made my life a whole lot easier. All right, let's go. It is the next day. I've had a pretty low-key morning. Also, this coffee is definitely from yesterday that I just left in the fridge. That's why you didn't get a coffee montage. I just wanted to catch you up on how it was yesterday. Like I said, we went to the engagement party for one of Trevor's friends, but they had booked this spot in Toronto called Dear Lady. Never been there before. It was basically like a bar lounge vibe when we got there, and then it turned into like a full-on nightclub with like bottle service and stuff, which I have not experienced in years at this point. I had a few drinks, but I definitely made a conscious effort to not drink at the pace of everyone else, if that makes any sense. And I want to talk a bit about that because, like I mentioned yesterday, seasonal depression is definitely a thing, and it has hit me pretty hard in the past, and this year I have felt a little bit of it creeping up. But one big thing that I think has helped, I can't say 100%, but it is drinking and going out and feeling like so drained afterwards. I think I've talked a couple times about drinking, kind of where I'm at right now with it, but going out now, I do like a cocktail. I think the difference has been not trying to drink as much just because everyone else is, and not getting to the point of being drunk. I know a lot of people have different opinions about drinking and stuff. I just think, you know, as adults, we respect and understand when people don't want to drink. That was definitely something I think that made my experiences with lows and depressions not great. And when the seasons are already changing and my head's in a weird space, I just don't think it does me any good to wake up feeling like garbage. And while we're on the topic of seasonal depression, I think another thing that really helps lift my mood is movement. I do believe that you can find different ways to move and be active. You don't need to be like a huge weightlifter or anything, but there needs to be something in your routine. So lately I have been going on walks with Bean, my dog, just to try to get some fresh air when it's nice. But when it's not nice, I'm trying to figure out how to get myself back into the gym, because I've just been like so discouraged to go because I feel like I'm not in the fitness that I wish I was at because I've been out of my routine for so long. The reality is the longer that you wait and you push it off because it seems hard, the harder that it's probably gonna be. Or that's how I think of it. I think I am gonna try to go today so I can lead by example. But first, I'm gonna catch up on some reading. I literally went through such a binge on books, and then for the last few days, I haven't really read much, which makes me feel kind of sad. So that's how you know that I actually have really enjoyed reading. And it does really feel like a fall thing. My current read is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow by Gabrielle Zevin. I did get a couple recommendations from you guys on books to read because the one I read before this was called The 7-Year Slip. This one is also a literary fiction. It's been very sweet so far, but I think this is meant to be sad. I haven't read a sad book in all the books that I've read, but somehow I cried in the Akatar series. I feel like I just exposed myself, and reading, if you guys don't know, is a hobby that I just picked up in the last few months. It has really helped reduce my phone screen time, which is a given if you're trying to help your mental health. Try to stay off your phone. It's not easy because I still struggle with it, but I've been trying to replace my phone with my Kindle in the mornings. I've been trying to read before I go to bed. Slowly but surely, I think it's helping with my screen time. So with that said, let's get some reading done. I got myself changed for the gym, so we are gonna go today. But before that, I'm actually gonna take Bean out for a quick walk because it's such a nice day and might as well get some fresh air like we were talking about. And I know that if I'm not wearing my gym clothes beforehand, I'm probably not gonna go to the gym. So here's a little hack. If you have your clothes out, some people go to sleep wearing their gym clothes. I don't know. That's a little bit much for me. It is a little chilly, so I'm just gonna put my emotional support crew neck back on. All right, let's go for a walk. It is the next day and I'm just about to get ready to go out for a little coffee shop work session. So I'm just packing up my backpack, but I feel like this is one of those things that I love to incorporate into my routine a bit more, is getting outside in a different environment, just being around other human beings a little bit more. So I want to do this probably like once a week. While I'm getting myself packed up, I just wanted to also mention a really important thing I think when it comes to mental health, and if you struggle as well with seasonal depression or just my dog is going crazy, anything related to your mood, sleep is so important. I usually don't ask for advice, but in this situation, I've just been having such a hard time falling asleep. When I've talked to people about it, they're like, you need a nighttime routine and, you know, make sure that you're taking time to wind down. I'll literally be on my computer until like 12 and then expect that I'm just gonna go into bed and fall asleep, which doesn't happen. So to be honest, for the last couple nights, I've had to take melatonin to fall asleep, which is not recommended. I feel like when I take that, I literally cannot get out of bed until I've had 8 or 9 hours of sleep. So I have not been waking up as early as I'd like to because I'm going to sleep later than I should be. So if you have any tips on how I can steer myself in the right direction, I would actually appreciate it. With that said, I have my little backpack and we're gonna go out. Sorry, that's my dishwasher in the background. All right, I made a little to-do list last night, so I'm just gonna try to power through it and it's gonna be a good day. Let's turn this day around. We are back with some groceries. I just wanted to get a few things, so might as well show you guys. I haven't done a little grocery haul in so long. I'm actually starving as well, so I'm gonna make a snack after this. I got some crispy minis, the butter popcorn, and then this everything flavor. I really wanted chips, but trying to do better, trying to eat better, you know. Turkey bacon, which I do like for breakfast. Smoked tofu. This is really good just like on salads, as if I've made a salad in a long time. Sandwiches even. Oat milk. We've also been craving ice cream, so I decided to try this Cool Way ice cream. It's just like one of those lower calorie options. We usually get a Halo Top, but I thought I'd give this a try instead. Some egg whites. These little cans of tuna. This is the sun-dried tomato basil, and then we really like this spicy Thai chili, which I think I might just have in a sandwich or something. Yogurt. This is a random fact, but this is my favorite yogurt. This is the coconut flavor from Liberté. Very bougie. I'm just trying to slowly get it together, okay? So we got some food, healthier options, just some little things. And then I had to get a kombucha, okay? I am a big fan of kombucha, even though they are like $5 a bottle. It was either this or I was gonna get Starbucks or a bubble tea. So I just felt like at least I can say I did something. Got a little too excited about my kombucha. All right, that's a little grocery haul. And then I just got some contact solution. And it's time for some lunch because I'm starving. Also, Trevor made some soup yesterday. We just put into mason jars so we can keep them on hand. I think this is like a broccoli cream soup. I know it looks disgusting, but I'm gonna have some of this for lunch. Soup and rice cake and a book.